Halo semuanya, selamat datang kembali di channel ini. Berjumpa lagi dengan saya Vicky Himpong. Bagaimana kabar kalian? Aku berharap dan doakan semoga teman-teman semua bersama dengan keluarga di rumah selalu dalam keadaan yang sehat. Di video kali ini ada berita yang buat saya super bangga, di mana keberanian Presiden Jokowidodo yang kita banggakan itu disebut-sebut di rapat PBB. Keberaniannya mendunia, guys. Ya, seorang yang background latar belakangnya adalah seorang tukang kayu, tukang mebel, tapi jangan pertanyakan nyali dan keberaniannya. Itu kalah-kalah dengan mantan anggota militer ya. Jadi seorang Jokowi benar-benar tegas dan mempunyai prinsip pendirian yang kuat dalam mengambil keputusan. Orang yang memiliki prinsip yang benar-benar dipegang teguh, tak goyah. Sekali maju terus, gak maju mundur. Kita akan sama-sama saksikan sebuah pemberitaan dari channel INTI News yang kalian bisa dapatkan link original video di deskripsi, dan videonya mengatakan Pak Jokowi keberaniannya disebut di PBB. Bu Retno sentil pembelahan pembelahan gedung. Mungkin salah tulis ya. Gak nyangka sampai applause katanya. Oke, kita akan saksikan dulu dan kemudian kita akan memberikan tanggapan di sana. Tapi sebelum kita masuk ke dalam pembahasan videonya, jangan lupa tekan tombol subscribe-nya karena itu membantu saya berkembang di channel ini. Aku doakan kebaikan kalian semua dibalaskan berlipat kali ganda oleh Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa. Kita putar
Guard
videonya.
against politicization of human rights in this council, including as a tool for geopolitical rivalry. Finger pointing and double standard would not contribute to sustainable solution. Instead,
Bu Retno.
they will divide the council.
Mr. President of General Assembly, Secretary General of the United Nations, High Commissioner for Human Rights, Director General of the United Nations Office at Geneva, Head of Federal Department of Foreign Affairs, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, dear participants. It is a great honor for me to open the 52nd session of the Human Rights.
Bentar, aku bacakan supaya tak disangka-sangka semua delegasi Bu Retno berani menyentil pembelahan di UNHCR.
The 52nd session of the Human Rights Council.
Yang diakibatkan rivalitas superpower sehingga muncul kubu-kubu bahkan
Too many places, human rights are violated.
Human and people's rights.
Bu Retno menyentil keras sikap standar ganda di Dewan HAM atau UNHCR tersebut.
With civic society organizations,
interconnected global challenges, namely the triple environmental.
It is time to stop allowing Israel
Sikap lantang Bu Retno pun menuai aplaus para delegasi presiden lainnya usai pidato.
to commit and perpetuate these crimes.
Unfortunately, these words by the director of the children's home in Kherson are not only true.
Retno L.P. Masudi, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Indonesia.
Oh,
You have the floor, ma'am.
oke, ini dia guys.
Mr. President,
Alright.
Excellencies, it is with great pride and hope we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. I said pride because it continues to inspire transformation toward a more just, equal, and inclusive world. I said hope because I'm sure we can create a better future for humankind if we work together. Mr. President, our celebration must not divert our attention away from the global state of human rights. Our world today is full of uncertainty and challenges that millions of people are still deprived of their basic rights. The question now, what are we going to do? Are we going to stand still and be indifferent? Or are we going to work harder together and do better? For Indonesia, this 75th anniversary should be our momentum to recommit ourselves to the values enshrined in the Declaration. These are three areas that should be our focus. First, take concrete action for humanity. Respect for human rights is precondition to peace and stability. Wars and conflicts must be ended because they only cause destruction and human miseries, from Afghanistan to Palestine and from Myanmar to Ukraine. Peaceful solution to conflict must be promoted. We cannot close our eyes to the suffering of the people of Palestine. The latest incident in Huara only show us the worsening human rights and humanitarian situation in Palestine. On Myanmar, Indonesia ASEAN chairmanship would spare no effort to engage all stakeholders and encourage them to start inclusive national dialogue. ASEAN 5-point of consensus must be implemented. The rights of women and girls cannot also be neglected, including in Afghanistan. Last December, with Qatar, Indonesia hosted international conference on Afghan women education. Indonesia will continue to play its active role in promoting respect to women's rights. Second, redouble our effort on prevention. Enhanced prevention would contribute to stronger protection. Government have responsibility to ensure affirmative policies, equal access to opportunities and resources, and resource mechanism. This Council can contribute by improving national capacities and facilitating capacity building. Better prevention also comes with embracing past mistakes. Earlier this year, my president openly admitted and regretted 12 incidents of human rights violation in the past. Indonesia is committed to rehabilitate the victims without negating the judicial resolution. This kind of courage is key if we want to better protect human rights and prevent the same things from happening in the future. And Indonesia has that courage.
Wow.
And third, strengthen our human rights architecture. This Council must keep up with human rights challenges of our time. Impartiality, transparency, and dialogue must be the soul of this Council's work. In the meantime, we must guard against politicization of human rights in this Council, including as a tool for geopolitical rivalry. Finger-pointing and double standard would not contribute to sustainable solution. Instead, they will divide the Council. We must strive for unity rather than us versus them mentality. In the region, Indonesia also continues to strengthen human rights mechanism. As chair of ASEAN, Indonesia will reinforce effective mandates of ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, ASEAN Commission on the Promotion and Protection of the Rights of Women and Children, and institutionalize ASEAN Human Rights Dialogue. Mr. President, Excellencies, our work to promote and protect human rights is far from over. If we want to celebrate the Declaration 100th anniversary on a high note, we must keep making improvement and nurturing partnership. We, Indonesia, want to contribute to this cause. On this note, we put forward our candidacy to the Council for 2024-2026 with the theme Inclusive Partnership for Humanity. We would appreciate very much your kind support for this candidacy. I thank you very much.
Matur nuwun sebesar-besarnya. Dapat aplaus. Oh, I am so proud guys ya. Saya sangat bangga dengan ini. Bagaimana suara Indonesia dan keberanian negara kita itu benar-benar mereka terdiam semua mendengarkan apa yang disampaikan oleh Bu Retno. Bahwa Indonesia benar-benar berani, tegas dan serius untuk soal masalah HAM, masalah kemanusiaan yang terjadi di segala belahan benua yang ada di dunia ini, guys. Wah, luar biasa ya, suara Indonesia yang dengan lantang menyuarakan untuk benar-benar serius dalam ya sisi kemanusiaan yang makin hari makin menurun yang telah terjadi di beberapa negara. Begitu dia mendapatkan aplaus dan saya sangat bangga ya. Pak Bu Retno mengatakan bahwa keberanian presiden kami ya. Ya memang keberanian seorang Pak Jokowi sudah sampai kemana-mana, sudah sampai kepada pemimpin, apalagi para pemimpin Uni Eropa. Ya jelas-jelas Pak Jokowi dengan tegas menyatakan kita adalah negara berdaulat yang tidak bisa diatur-atur, kita harus setara dan sebagainya. Itu di depan pemimpinnya langsung, itu baru nyali. Jangan manis di depan kemudian di belakang ngomong yang ada-ada saja kepada orang lain. Tapi Pak Jokowi memang benar-benar langsung di depan, langsung tembak di depan para pemimpin mereka. Itulah ya saya sangat bangga dengan beliau, dengan Pak Jokowi dan Bu Retno juga luar biasa. Seorang Serikandi Indonesia yang menyuarakan suara, mewakili suara pemimpin kita dan rakyatnya yang ada di Indonesia. Benar-benar di hadapan para pemimpin bangsa-bangsa di antara PBB, Bu Retno dengan tegas dan lugas, dengan sangat-sangat berwibawa menyampaikan pendirian kita, sikap kita sebagai negara Indonesia. Oke guys ya, thank you so much for watching this video. Tulis di kolom komentar seberapa bangga kalian. Saya Vicky Himpong pamit, see you and God bless. Bye guys.